The Affordable Care Act, or ACA, marked a major shift in the American healthcare landscape. While many saw it as a step towards expanding health insurance coverage, others viewed it as fuel for an already divided political climate. Today, we're diving into how the ACA has not only affected healthcare, but also shaped the political scene during Barack Obama's presidency. Let's break it down and understand what all the fuss is about. So, what's the big deal with the ACA? Signed into law in 2010, its main goal was to extend health insurance to millions of Americans who were previously uninsured. Before the ACA, many faced obstacles like high costs or denial due to pre-existing conditions. The law aimed to change all that by creating health exchanges and expanding Medicaid, making it easier for people to access affordable health care. The ACA also introduced various regulations on insurers, ultimately seeking to ensure that health care is a right rather than a privilege. But as we'll see, not everyone liked this new direction. The ACA sure stirred the pot. The way it was passed had people talking right from the start. Critics argued it was pushed through Congress too quickly, without much input from Republicans, which led many to label it a partisan power grab. The argument here was that a lack of bipartisan support resulted in a law that maybe wasn't well thought out. Then came the economic concerns. Supporters hailed its promise of coverage, but many opponents pointed to skyrocketing premiums that forced families to choose between health care and other essentials. The individual mandate, requiring everyone to obtain insurance or face a penalty, raised the alarm bells for some, seen as an infringement on personal freedom. Plus, Medicaid expansion left some states behind, creating a patchwork of coverage that confused residents nationwide. Let's not forget the nightmare rollout. The website crashed, preventing many from signing up and leading to a whole lot of negative press, the kind that makes you think twice about the effectiveness of a major program like this. Now, did the ACA really create a better healthcare system? Well, opinions vary. For many small hospitals and rural providers, the changes were tough. New challenges, like different reimbursement models and administrative burdens, hit hard. Sadly, some facilities even closed their doors, further limiting access to care in already underserved areas. And there's the ongoing debate about prescription drug prices. Although the ACA tried to tackle this issue, many people found themselves still struggling with high costs. Critics argue that failing to curb these prices means the ACA didn't live up to its promise of making healthcare affordable for all. So, while there were gains in access and preventive care, the quality of healthcare and affordability still sparked arguments among folks on all sides of the issue. In the end, the ACA was a monumental effort to reshape the healthcare system. While it succeeded in providing millions with coverage they didn't have before, whether it truly achieved its goals is still up for debate. Some see it as a necessary step forward, while others view it as a hefty burden that sparked more issues than it solved. The discussions around the ACA show us just how complex healthcare can be, and how important it is to consider both the intended and unintended impacts of such significant legislation. The fallout from the ACA didn't just stop at healthcare. It spilled over into our political landscape, making an already divided country even more polarized. The rise of the Tea Party, for example, highlighted a segment of our population deeply dissatisfied with government intervention, framing it as an infringement on personal freedoms. Additionally, the way social media and partisan news outlets spread misinformation added fuel to the fire, creating echo chambers where people only heard opinions that reinforced their beliefs. This man versus man dynamic made any chance at compromise feel like a pipe dream, further deepening the distrust in government. The Affordable Care Act represents much more than healthcare reform. It's a reflection of the intense political divisions of the Obama era. As we've seen, these tensions influence everything from voting patterns to everyday conversations. Understanding the ACA gives us a glimpse into the challenges of unity in America today.